So, welcome to Thailand Part 2. If you want to watch Part 1, it'll be linked down below. So, this is much more of us going on adventures in the city. So, it's day 5, and I'm finally reunited with Mos, my other best friend from Thailand. So, we had lunch, which was sort of Thailand street food elevated, and it was all really good. I think I'm gonna say that about everything we ate, but it's really true. So we went to this mall and we just walked around, and it was nice because it was by the river. I forgot the name of which river, but yes. And then we made our way to the very known tourist spot, the Grand Palace. It was quite a long way to get there, but yes, it was very much worth it. So we made our way in, and it was actually built when the capital was moved to Bangkok back in the 1700s, and it's now only being used for ceremonies and by the monarchy as well. So, yeah, the level of detailing in this temple is just insane. Like, you can look as close as you want, and it's just gonna look amazing. They actually also have the mini version of the Angkor Wat. I don't know why, but yeah, it was really amazing. It was like a scale model, which reminded me of being in architecture before. See those guards wearing masks because of the virus. And yeah, we went back and we were able to try out the ferry because we went with our friends. And yeah, it was really fun to be able to ride the ferry and just experience the Bangkok sunset from that point of view. We also passed by the giant swing, which was apparently a popular tourist attraction. We made our way to Chinatown with some of Moss's friends who were all amazing and fun to be with. And we went on a food trip. First stop was shells and mussels. And then we had all these amazing fried food. The noodles were my favorite, and yeah, this was so good. We also were able to go to a Michelin star restaurant. Well, it actually looked more of a carinderia, so it was really cool. And of course, dessert. 2 rounds. That black sesame pudding, oh my gosh, yes. And we had to go to a Thai massage because we're in Thailand. And then we were supposed to end the night, but then they were like, wanna go somewhere else? And we were like, yeah. So we went to Brown Sugar, which is like really famous jazz boutique, and I just felt like I was in La La Land. Yeah, that's all. Our friend Moss decided to bring us to Ayutthaya the next day, which is a historical town. We went to this summer house, which was where we ate lunch. It was just very fresh, especially those prawns and the salted egg salmon, and oh my gosh. And then we went to the first temple, the Wat Prama Hat. So it's actually one of the most well known because of this Buddha head that's enveloped in the trunk of the tree. I honestly couldn't find a lot about it, but it said it was built in 1374 and is also known as the Temple of the Great Relic. It was quite amazing to see this city that was already sort of buried and just see even just the upper parts. The architecture in me was thriving. We also saw these elephants and we know they weren't being treated well, so we decided not to go. And when I come back, I really want to go to a reserve for them. This is me being a happy kid at golden hour and just appreciating the light. We then went to Wat Frasi Sanfet. I'm sorry if like I'm butchering all these pronunciations, but it was also another beautiful temple. And yeah, we just made our way around while there was still light. And yeah, we said bye to Ayutthaya and made our way back to Bangkok for some samgyup. So we went to have samgyup with Mos's team Mahalaitum, and they actually help out these communities and these kids. So it was great to meet them and talk with them. We ended the night with Team Ya to help them out for their presentation the next day, and finally our last day, also Valentine's Day. We went to get some souvenirs and then we had lunch at this boat noodle restaurant. The line was long, but you get it. This might be my favorite meal because it was just the perfect amount of spice. We then were able to try the famous fluffy pancakes. As you can see, I'm a dessert person, so this made me so happy. We then headed off to Platinum Shopping Mall, which is a wholesale mall, because I needed to buy some other clothing souvenirs for family and friends. And then, yeah, Moss and I just celebrated Valentine's as we shopped together. And we went to the Yellow House. It was cool. It was all of these artists, and I was finally able to see a vintage store, which was a great thing. We were also able to see this exhibit on just how women viewed love because, well, it was love month also. Yeah, Valentine's Day. Finally, we had the Young Startup Community Day where Sean and I were supposed to give our talk on why Sealy, and yeah, and this was it. So thank you so much for this opportunity and just being able to share my ideas.
Where are we at right now? So we upcycled over 180 kilos of textile waste. Right now, we have a website where we're selling most of our items. We have partnership.
So we hung out a bit after the event, and I realized one of my favorite stores, one of my main style inspos, was just nearby. Style Nanda Pink Hotel, and I haven't gone to Korea, so this was like the next best thing, and I was just so excited to be there. I know they're probably not sustainable, so I'll be taking my steps into asking them about their transparency. But yes, I was just really happy to be here. I also took some great self timer photos. Check out my IG. We then had dinner with the True team, and it was great to talk with them and just see how they found the event. And this was our last SkyTrain ride because we were going home that night. So quite sad. As we said goodbye to this view, we also said goodbye to our amazing host. Thank you so much for coming with us to the airport. I know you were all tired and so busy. Thanks, James. Thanks, Moss. This experience would not have been the same without you guys. For real, for real. So we said goodbye to Thailand, and yeah, it was quite a trip, very spontaneous, and I don't want to be dramatic and be like, oh, it changed my life, but I did learn a lot of things about myself that I'll for sure be taking with me as I go back. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you can like the video and also subscribe down below.